Well, there are several ones. I'm very fond of having effects like color changes and so on. So one of my favorite reaction, if you call it a reaction, is just the dissolution, for example, of an alkali metal like cesium or potassium in liquid ammonia. So that forms electrolyte solutions, which are first they are bronze colored and then they're brightly blue, and this is really fascinating. Reaction-wise, I also like the formation of solids like Zintel phases, where you just have two elements like potassium or rubidium even and arsenic, and then you just heat them a little bit, and then the fire will just go through the ampule, and then it's done. So these are very spectacular things. They don't explode or so, but they are just very, very interesting to watch, and it's always like magic. So these are reactions I really like.
Why? Yeah, I don't really have a favorite reaction. I have one reaction that I found most exciting was using diazomethane and also making it, because diazomethane is it's a gas and it's super toxic, and it explodes at sharp surfaces and so on. So you have to be super careful. You have to protective shield, and you wear thick gloves and so on. Everything is super careful. All the glass device that you have, it's every little sharp edge is kind of rounded up and so on. So if you're not careful, if you do it wrong, then you can blow up your fume hood and die from intoxication. So that was particularly exciting for me. So, but I did this twice and nothing happened. Still have my fingers.
That's a very good question. So I would say there isn't a specific one, but I would definitely say that there is one which is my favorite from the point of view of doing it in the lab, let's put it this way. And that would be what is called Kumada coupling. So Kumada coupling uses Grignard reagents, and you start everything. It's kind of an art, even more than setting up a reaction. So you take magnesium, you start grinding it, and then you have to be careful on the conditions that you set up the reaction, and that every chemist has kind of their little tips that is transmitted from PhD to PhD. And this is definitely, I would say, the reaction that gave me I was the happiest one, let's say, the most interesting one when I was in the lab. So that would be my direct answer.